What's up? I just want to talk about some things on my mind. Let's start with Mr. Kurt Busch. You know, this dude went to court on some domestic violence beef. Said his girlfriend was a trained assassin. Well, I'm not disputing, but where the hell can I get on this website? I mean, they got websites about farmers and Christians and whatever you are, there's a website. But I'm finally glad there's a site that says assassinsmingle.com. I mean, just think about that. I would love to get on this site just for the simple fact that I could put something on my profile like, but I got no beef for the woman that kills people or none of that. But if you got less than 25 kills, you leave me the fuck alone. Seriously. Restraining orders ain't the only thing I need, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll see where that goes. You know, and there's other things. I've been accused of being an alcoholic. I'm not quite there yet. I would say at worst I'm a drunk, but you know, if that's the worst they got to say about me, hey, I've been lucky. But at the same time, I gotta say, for everybody who drinks, please stop drinking the stuff that tastes like everything. They're trying to make alcohol that's either made of or tastes like everything. They got alcohol that you can get from apples, lemons. I mean, just the second they make alcohol that tastes like pussy, at that point I can say, hi, my name is Jeremy Lewis, and I'm an alcoholic. Pussy and alcohol, you start mixing the two, I can't do any better than that. Just help brother out. You know? And I just want to say a few things about, I've been single too long. Pretty much everybody I know, younger, older, my age, is got kids. And it's amazing because when you have kids, you have an excuse. Like, hey, even if you ain't got the kids that night and you got a babysitter, hey, I can't fuck with you tonight. I got kids. I gotta watch the kid tonight. You know, I'm not mad at y'all for that, but it's a beautiful thing when you got kids, because not only do you have somebody you have to raise, you have an excuse. You know, you know, it's like my old job back at the dam. You know, you just run into people. Have you ever had somebody say something to you that was so stupid that it reset your brain? I remember working back in the day a show with Van Gogh. And first day in there, a woman goes, "Where's Van Gogh?" And it took everything in my power not to say, I don't know, dead in Europe? You know, and when I was working it, there was more people saying he either committed suicide or he was shot by some kids. I mean, that just sounds like some shit from the 90s. Maybe he was that guy, you know, just back in the 90s, you know, I mean, you know, back in the 1890s, you know, kids were shooting motherfuckers. I don't know. It's not my problem, but, you know, there's also things that people you'll see people do things like, hey lady, that painting is worth more than you've ever made in your life. Maybe you don't want to touch it. But the good thing about not working there anymore is, next time I go, I get to be a complete asshole. I'm like, I only got a GED, but I know not to touch some shit that's gonna cost me more money than I've ever made in my life. 3 generations ain't made this kind of money in my life. But that's a beautiful thing. But on some personal stuff, I just want to say to my friends, not an alcoholic. For all of you who think I am, can't change your mind. Don't want to. You know, it is what it is. You know, and on a further note, I just want to say, I've been single too long because I miss cunnilingus, or whatever we call it. My tongue fu is strong. You know, just, I miss being around people. You know, unemployment is not my thing. And yes, my nose is running, but it is what it is. Excuse me. And I just want to tell you some things. If you don't have somebody with you, you've been single too long. You've been single too long when you masturbate, your batteries, your arm, or whatever it is you use to get it in gets tired before you climax. You've been single too long. You've been single too long when you get to a point where you start hitting on people you normally wouldn't. I mean, there was a woman, she was in her 50s, 60s, I'm not even sure, you know, I just kind of gave it a look like, how you doing? You know, just remember, there's more to life than what the fuck ever. Alright, this is the Germ, I'm out.